I'll go to the engine. It should be ready now. You go up there and switch the turntable mechanism on. And please, be careful. We could easily have the whole base on us.
Okay.
More guards, get them!
Go, Anna. You got this, girl.
Oh, he's pinned down.
God damn it! Oh man. You gotta be careful. Just as quick as you can kill them, they kill you just as fast. Man.
We could easily have the whole base on us.
Yeah, normally they give you a few hits in games, but this game it's like you're just dead. You get hit at all.
There he is! Behind the cliff!
What's going on? I can't let it. Are they dead? Good. I'm gonna grab the bullets. No, I need it now. Daddy needs the bullets.
Come on, Artyom. Turn the turntable on.
Not yet. There's so many bullets in here. I need them all. Oh, we're stocked up.
Artyom, we've no time. Turn
Yes,
it
we
on.
do. We got lots. I think it's scripted not to do anything until I loot it all. I think we good. No postcards chilling. Okay. Here we go.
Oh look! All through the hangar! Down here!
Can those blow up? Oh God! Yes, they can. Oh, nope. Yep. Oh, God. Yes, they can.
Don't let go, Artyom.
Sorry, waifu.
That was intense. Are you okay?
There's a manual drive on the platform.
The fire looks awkward.
Artyom.
Go, Anna.
More guards, get them.
How are there more? Place is on fire.
Let's do this together.
Always.
Just a little.
go, babe.
Yes!
Come here, quick!
You're going to ram the gate!
You should put the masks on. The seals might be damaged.
We did it! Yeah!
High five, girl. Oh, what's that?
Base, we apprehended the engineer with 2 accomplices. Over.
Roger that, base. Over. All right, shoot these 2. And as for the engineer,
What do you mean, shoot these 2?
don't you dare give me lip, soldier.
The Colonel will give you a piece of his mind now. Colonel, sir, we have a situation here.
Anna!
Dad! Guys! It's us! Help us!
What the hell?
Artyom, what are you doing here? Talk about
Colonel,
surprise.
this will mean court-martial for all of you.
All right, everyone, shut up! I can't believe this. Just can't. Shit!
So this is true? You're working for them? The bastards shot Artyom!
Be quiet!
They...
How did you end up here? Ah, it doesn't matter. You have no idea what you just stuck your heads in. We've no moves left. Hansa can't take this line.
No
the
shit,
Watchers
Sherlock.
won't let
No, I won't be quiet! What is this jammer for? Why are they hiding the fact that Moscow didn't survive alone? There,
What is
in the
Anna
ravine,
talking about,
there are
sir?
people
It's
from
one of
other
them.
cities,
Force.
dead! All of them,
Everyone shut up.
women, children!
I'll tell you all later. Everything. Gramps, what's going on out there? Down this road.
The road is fine, at least until 100 click mark.
Is there a safe place to stop nearby?
Of course. We have to make haste though. They called the cruiser.
All right, gentlemen. Artyom and Anna have just made a huge mess, and I can't go back to Moscow now. The wartime legislation dictates they be killed. In any case, I have to get them out of town until it all blows over. But you all should stay. Hear me, Major? My people are in no way related to
It's not my
this
call, and you know it.
misunderstanding. at the
I'll
jam.
fight for the guys no matter what. Of course. Artyom, Anna, they are with us. Leaves no one behind.
All right, Spartans. Throw these overboard and full steam ahead.
Come with me, Artyom. Let's catch some air.
Some radiated air.
I'm so glad the boys supported us. It looks like my father didn't say a word to them about this either. We spent 20 years in Metro, thinking the rest of the world was burnt to a crisp in the war. But they just circled Moscow with those jammers, and we were none the wiser. How perfect of them!
And I cannot touch her right now.
While you were getting irradiated on the surface, my father just kept lying. Lying to you, to me, to everyone, the whole fucking world, and not even batting an eye. Dad, they caught us.
Uh-oh.
Stop the engine immediately and come out with your hands above your head.
Uh-oh.
That was just a warning. If you do not comply, we will shoot to kill.
Fuck me, that's some armor. And look at all the machine guns.
Happy now? Is this what you were hoping
How is
for?
this his fault? You knew everything and never said
This is the last warning. Stop the engine immediately.
Oh, fuck. Are you okay? Yeah, just a scratch.
Okay, we're stopping. But I must warn you, the brakes are not in great condition. Yermak, start slowing down. Let them think we are surrendering.
Finally some good sense. Now, keep braking to a stop.
Well, grenades will barely scratch their paint, so
How about from the inside?
not enough explosives. Unless we put everything we have in their firebox. Please, let me do it, Colonel, sir.
I will be appointing the volunteers here. Our team will do it.
No! No, 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 no.
Because he's starting to talk, and he better do something about it.
Let him do it.
Over as soon as we slow down. I will distract him in the meantime. Plastic
Is that you, Jacob?
Yes, so cut this shit, Miller. There's nowhere to go. You've never been out here. We have.
We weren't going to go far, just out of town for a bit till the excitement quiets down. And you just opened fire. Will you let us go if we stop?
I have to detain you and bring you back to face trial. You do understand the charges you're facing, right? Desertion. Treason.
Are you fucking kidding me? Me? A traitor?
You tell me, where are you taking that train, huh? On a simple joyride? No. I see only one answer. You've been fought and you're running back to your masters.
So the verdict has already been passed. We won't even see a trial.
Cut that shit out. What are you carrying, man? Defense plans? You want to buy yourself a seaside retirement without life, you damn cripple?
Plans? Treason? We have served you people without question for years. We have spilled our blood for the cause.
You sold out. They destroyed us and you?
I have been a soldier my whole life. I have dedicated my life to my people, my country. But I'll be damned if I give it to parasites like you.
Some assholes stole an engine of ours and are trying to escape Moscow. So we are after them. Are they mad? Escape? Where to? There's nothing around. Damn, you are great. There are lots of things around. We are just nothing.
We're getting closer. Units are safe and ready.
Okay, it's hard to see it here.
Stand up, Colonel Miller. Easy. We are slowing down. The brakes on this thing are busted.
Don't sweat it, Colonel. My people will help you handle it.
On my mark. On the count of 3.
Yermak, get ready to hit the brakes.
1, 2.
Wait. Now! Artyom, keep going. This just got serious.
What the brake? Hit the brake! Stop, you asshole!
Heads up! Enemy on the train!
You motherfucker! Now you've done it! Your lackeys, your daughters, you'll all be treated more like your daughters, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! I'm shooting you personally! Through your forehead, you damn rebel! Forget about me, no target! Next Swiss cheese out of the thing! Fire!
God damn it!
well!
Artyom, come on!
God, they give me no reaction time. Oh man, you go down so fast. Like, there's no time to pull back and heal even.
Artyom, get going! This just got serious!
What the brake? Hit the brake! Stop, you asshole!
The brakes! Heads up! Enemy on the train!
You motherfucker! Now you've done it! Your lackeys, your daughters, you'll all be treated but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! I'm shooting you personally through your forehead, you damn rebel! Forget it! Next Swiss cheese out of the thing! Fire it well!
Artyom, come on! They're going to tear us to pieces!
I taped it. God damn it! It's so annoying. Oh my god. It's one bullet down. I can barely even see where the enemies are. So dark.
This just got serious.
What the brake? Hit the brake! Stop, you asshole!
Heads up! Enemy on the train!
You motherfucker! Now you've done it! You're lucky to...
Alright, try again. wonder if you can sneak past while they're shooting.
What the? Brake! Hit the brake! Stop, you asshole! The brakes are working again! You goddamn bastards to the truth of this fuck! Why didn't you? Orders to take me alive? Drop the orders! And find the engine! Go in the motor! I tried to bring you committed.
Oh, there we go.
Just out of
Don't mind me, just sneaking through. Oh, that's so much easier. They started firing, it makes it seem like they caught you or something.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I'm just a stopper. I'm not with this. They made me. Just shut
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Come on! They're going to tear us to pieces!
Come on. Gotta get closer. Jump! Uh-oh. Shoot!
Hold on!
Thanks, Duke. Better get away from that train. It's about to blow.
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh my god, Artyom! Thank goodness you're okay!
Woo! My waifu.
Now we are not just traitors. We are honest-to-God enemy saboteurs.
Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah.
We stopped 100 clicks from Moscow to check our Geiger counters. The thing is, they are all in the green, as if they're in a conspiracy. Still, this amazing piece of news doesn't really impress anyone that much. The guys are all confused as to what to do next. And I'm just waiting for answers. And hoping the commander, whom until recently I trusted implicitly, is going to be extremely persuasive in his reasoning.
Yeah, so far Ranger mode does not mess around. It is tough.
Why the long face?
We are at a crossroads, so to speak, where everybody can help but wonder. What next? Where do we go from here?
Yes, more or less what I expected from you. But you got the picture. So, is your counter functioning? Have you checked it?
Yes, it's all green. Double checked it. Stepan's in the green too. We don't need masks here.
I'm in the timeout table.
So, they were telling the truth.
Who was telling the truth? Why won't you answer? Who were those people trying to kill us? Why would they shoot at you, the orders commander? Explain something at least. You owe us that.
Well, I might as well drop the bomb now. The war did not end.
What do you mean, did
What?
not end?
Let me finish. Most of our cities are destroyed. The rest of the country is probably under enemy occupation. To avoid new nuclear attacks against us, Command chose the only viable course of action: to play dead. To ensure radio silence, the SHIELD system was created. A network of radio jammers covering Moscow and suburbs. So that some radio enthusiasts wouldn't bring more bombs down on our heads by whining on air. And it's one of these jammers that got disabled by the hands of those present here.
Could you not have shared that before? Say, before Artyom took that radio outside and caught all that radiation?
No! I only got briefed half year ago. Under a strict, you talk, you die policy. And then had to tell my people we were securing a weather station.
Sir, with all due respect, if we can't go back, Maybe we should advance and move on?
I have an idea, but... Artyom, rather than carrying on with this silent disapproval of yours, check the airwaves. We should be out of the jamming range by now, so give it your best try. And look for transmissions from the Ark. Do you understand now why we are traitors in the eyes of command? We shut down a jamming station, shot up the guards, destroyed a patrol train, and ran away from Moscow. Who even needs a trial when the case is so clear? There's no way back now. Which means we have to continue moving forward.
Command, what are you talking about?
The Moscow Defense Command. Have you ever heard of the Invisible Watchers?
I have, but they're just an urban legend.
Are they?
Not at all. They are command.
Are you sure they care for more than just protecting their asses? You mentioned the Ark. What's that all about?
If Artyom finds their signal, you'll figure everything out. Otherwise, there is nothing to talk about.
Do you think finding that Ark of yours is going to fix everything?
I do not. But if you have a better idea, then go ahead.
Yes, I do. We have to find a good place for people from Moscow, like Artyom always wanted.
Giving them all to the enemy? A grand idea. I say, we solve our problems before moving on to saving all Moscow. All right? How is it going, Artyom? Found it yet?
Attention!
Wait a moment, what was that?
Restoration Committee speaking from the Ark Project base. Everyone who can hear me, everyone still
Listen, everyone!
Proceed to the rally point. Rally point location is code 1811-79. Area
Write it down, guys.
18-5.
Where was that
Repeat.
number supposed to
Proceed to the rally point. Rally point location is code
So it is somewhere around here. The Yamantau Mountain. So the route from here should go like this. This is our goal.
Shall we overcome
So,
any and
is
all
this what you had in mind?
Yes, this is it. The Ark Project is a whole city underground. Enormous stores, machines, the best experts. It is the Commander General's HQ. All of the country's leaders are there. They have already started the restoration work. We will tell them that Moscow is alive. It wasn't all for nothing. Everything will change. Everything. Do you get it? A new life is starting for all the survivors of the war.
Yeah!
Are there any single women in that place?
Hell
Great
yeah.
reaction. So I think the moment calls for... Bring it out to me.
Bring what out, Colonel? Sir?
That thing that's been sloshing about in your canteen. Do you think I'm deaf or what?
That. Just a moment. I thought my ears were deceiving me.
It's not a short trip
Can I have
to the
one?
Urals, so
Hell
we
yeah.
should make ourselves comfortable, I guess. Well, let's name this bucket of bolts at the very least, eh?
It's about time.
Let's call her Anna and be done with it.
Nah, go to hell. Even better. Oh, come
How
on.
about Aurora? The Roman goddess of dawn and a cruiser of, you know what?
That's better.
Not bad. I like it.
Beautiful name.
Sounds okay, but the cruiser of what?
I'll tell you later.
Looks like it's decided. Let's trick to
Aurora!
Hey, Artyom, let's take a look at that map.
All right, we had a round. That should be enough. Yermak, full steam ahead.
Aye.
Full steam ahead.
Wow, that's some distance. I wonder how long it will take.
What if the railroad doesn't go there? The bad thing about a railroad is you're kind of like, you can only go where the railroad is.
I was expecting an arrow from a Cupid, but I got a bullet from an ugly motherfucker instead.
Whoa.
You sure you're okay? Because I know you.
After all those years in the underground, the air of the surface seemed incredibly fresh. intoxicating.
Whoops.
But that was not what had caused the crew's euphoria.
I didn't know what those buttons do.
Our journey
Tell you
finally
what they
got a
do.
definite purpose provided by the transmission from the government bunker in the Urals. For 20 years, we thought that neither the government nor military high command had survived. Turns out they're still around. Where were they while we were eating each other alive in the metro? We'll have a lot of questions for them once we reach Yamantau, if we reach it. The ruins of our country are under enemy control, according to Miller, and we'll have to fight through to our goal. A small team against the occupation armies? What are the chances that we'll succeed? That we'll get some answers?
Probably pretty low. God, there's no warning that we're about to skip that section. But they're just talking to each other about stupid stuff.
Froze anything off yet, darling?
Hi there.
Here, let's warm you up a little bit. So, what do you think our chances of getting to Yamantau alive are?
It's a beautiful sunrise.
It's the only thing on my father's mind. How to earn his forgiveness, get back to Metro and his old life, the life you had always been running from. And to think, I never believed you. And now I'm looking at this fog, thinking it could actually be hiding our new life from us. By the way, we should be approaching the bridge soon.
I didn't, West Gears. Nothing that's important.
A campfire! People! There are people there! Hit the bridge!
They sound like they're just gonna... Whoop! Sound like they're just gonna uselessly talk... Do small talk for 20 minutes.
Shots fired! 4 bogies on a trolley!
All hands, report to the bridge.
Are you alright, Artyom?
I'm fine.
How bad is it? Can we move?
No, we're stuck!
Ah, shit!
Damn fog. Seems we ran through someone's roadblock.
Who was it? Any uniforms?
None. They were wearing rags.
Just some old farts.
Old farts, huh? That's just the perimeter guard. They could have put anyone there, even women and children.
Do you really think?
Yeah, it sounded like they're just gonna talk and talk and talk and talk. We didn't really miss anything.
Sure. I was expecting to run into them much earlier. The trolley is headed towards the bridge. Some fortifications.
There was no warning we were skipping anything.
This looks peaceful. A village and a church on the water. We need intel. Here, Artyom, I put a mark on your map. Get there and find out what you can about that bridge. Taking a prisoner would be ideal. Anna, you cover him.
Yes, sir.
May I go with Artyom too? As backup?
No. Until we figure out our situation, you are not to take a step away from the Aurora. These two can handle themselves just fine. Yermak, when can you get the Aurora running again?
I don't know yet. Gotta check on that cylinder, but a full day at least.
I see. Get to it then. Spartans, let's prepare the Aurora for a defensive action. Stepan, Damir, get the perimeter.
I'm on it, sir.
Duke, I need you to recon the immediate area.
Got that,
Let's
sir.
go, Artyom.
Idiot, you give him cover from the Aurora.
Yes, sir.
Sam and Alyosha, stay in reserve.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Let's see. There's no way to save, is there? At all.
Wait, am I not
That
trustworthy
sucks.
anymore?
I'd tell you if it was the case, Sam. Now cut the chatter.
You can't quick save. Quick save does nothing in this. For some reason the devs disable quick save. So I can't make like a secondary save on Ranger. Which really is annoying.
Artyom, don't forget your backpack. It's a new...
Alright, let's see. I don't think I can go back there. Yeah, there's no way to go back to that section. If we go back, we'll just be... Yeah, there's no way.
After all those years in the underground, the air of the surface seemed incredibly fresh, intoxicating. But that was not what had caused the crew's euphoria. Our journey finally got a definite
there was no
purpose
warning that we were
provided
about
by the
to go forward.
transmission from the government bunker.
So many
and the
weird decisions. Like, you're about to skip this section. Are you sure you want to? That would have been nice. Let's see. Winter.
We stopped 100 clicks from Moscow to
We'll
check
see.
our Geiger counters. The thing is, they are all in...
Just making sure. Oh, we're back here. Okay, we're fine.
Why the long face?
We are at a crossroads, so to speak, where everybody can help but wonder.
We're fine.
What next? Where do we go
Thank
from here?
God.
Yes. More or less what I expected from you. But you got the picture. So, is your counter functioning? Have you checked?
I'm gonna use the bathroom fast.
Yes, it's all green. Double checked it. Stepan's in the green too. We don't need masks here.
So, they were telling the truth.
Who was telling the truth? Why won't you answer? Who were those people trying to kill us? Why would they shoot at you, the Order's commander? Explain something, at least. You owe us that.
Well, I might as well drop the bomb now. The war did not end.
What do you mean, did not end?
Let me finish. Most of our cities are destroyed. The rest of the country is probably under enemy occupation. To avoid new nuclear attacks against us, Command chose the only viable course of action: to play dead. To ensure radio silence, the SHIELD system was created. A network of radio jammers covering Moscow and suburbs. So that some radio enthusiasts wouldn't bring more bombs down on our heads by whining on air. And it's one of these jammers that got disabled by the hands of those present here.
Could you not have shared that before? Say, before Artyom took that radio outside and caught all that radiation?
No! I only got briefed half year ago. Under a strict, you talk, you die policy. And then had to tell my people we were securing a weather station.
Sir, with all due respect, if we can't go back, maybe we should advance and move on?
I have an idea, but... Artyom, rather than carrying on with this silent disapproval of yours, check the airwaves. We should be out of the jamming range by now, so give it your best try.
I got
Look
it.
for transmissions from the Ark. Do you understand now why we are traitors in the eyes of Command? We shut down a jamming station, shot up the guards, destroyed a patrol train, and ran away from Moscow. Who even needs a trial when the case is so clear? There's no way back now. Which means we have to continue moving forward.
Command, what are you talking about?
The Moscow Defense Command. Have you ever heard? Wait a moment, what was that?
811-79.
Yay!
Area 1.
Listen, everyone.
-5. I repeat. Proceed to the rally point. Rally point location is code 1811-79. Area 1.
Write it down again, chat.
5. Only by standing together shall we overcome
So
any and
it
all
is somewhere
obstacles.
around here. The Yamantau Mountain. So the route from here should go like this. This is our goal.
So, is this what you had in mind?
Yes, this is it. The Ark project is a whole city underground. Enormous stores, machines, the best experts. It is the Commander General's HQ. All of the country's leaders are there. They have already started the restoration work. We will tell them that Moscow is alive. It wasn't all for nothing. Everything will change. Everything. Do you get it? A new life is starting for all the survivors of the war.
Yeah! By the way, are there any single women in that place?
Hell yeah.
Great reaction. So I think the moment calls
Great
for...
reaction.
Bring it out to me.
Bring what out, Colonel? Sir?
That thing that's been sloshing about in your canteen. You think I'm deaf or what?
That. Just a moment. I thought my ears were deceiving me.
It's not a short trip to the Urals, so we should make ourselves comfortable, I guess. Let's name this bucket of bolts at the very least, eh?
How about the Aurora?
Time. Let's go around and be done with it.
Nah, go to hell!
Dan,
Come
How
on!
about Aurora, the Roman goddess of dawn, and a cruiser of, you know what?
That's better.
Not bad. I like it.
Beautiful name.
Sounds okay, but the cruiser of what?
I'll tell you later.
Looks like it's decided. Let's drink to
Opa!
Hey, Artyom, let's take a look at that map.
No.
All right, we had a round that should
How about
be
we
enough.
don't?
Yermak,
Dev's trying to bait you.
Wow, that's some
See, it's a
distance.
trap. She tells you to look at the map
with
with no warning what's about to happen.
How are you, Alyosha?
Oh, Anna. I was expecting an arrow from a Cupid, but I got a bullet from an ugly motherfucker instead.
Whoa.
You sure you're okay? Because I know you.
The cruel words.
Just so you know, scars attract the ladies.
And there's definitely a lot of those up ahead.
I don't need a lot, really. It's quality that matters.
Couple words. What's up, bro? Let's have a cigarette.
What's done is done. Yes, I didn't stop you from going outside. Yes, I tried to talk you out of it. Yes, I didn't tell you you were not the only ones to survive. But even I didn't have the clearance. Not back then. This is a state secret. Do you understand? I've been granted clearance only after a fight to protect the D6. They said they needed me to teach their recruits because the war was still on. Don't you think I was shocked? What did our people in D6 die for? What did I lose my legs for? But I understood. Because the war was still on. Security was paramount. Our people would have understood. So please, do the same. You would have spilled the beans to everyone in Metro. You're a goddamn Prometheus, a messiah. You must lead the people out of the caves. Do you think you would have saved anyone? Remember that jammer? What if Moscow has been found out because of you? What if there are missiles inbound? Anyways, no matter what they think of me, I'm no deserter and will never become one. I'm ready to bear full responsibility for everything. But if there is even the smallest chance to earn my pardon, I will take it. Which means that we, like a runner adrift, need to keep running ever faster just to keep balance. And don't dare you trip us all over again. Am I understood? I hope I am. Anyway, at least now we know where to run. So, go back inside and take a look at the map. Our route is pretty obvious now.
I'm not falling for that trap again, sir. You trapped me the first time. Bye, bro. Just had to get a couple puffs.
How long have you been working with those jammer people for?
About a year, I guess. At first, they got me to sign up by singing of my experience helping people. Told me about weather stations and mutant migration observers.
I like this guy.
I was proud to be helping those. Then, about 2 months ago, they loaded a bunch of people onto my Aurora. The guards took them outside and came back alone. Told me they took the people to a nearby station, but I knew it had caved in years ago. A few days later, I was coming back from a run. Stopped the train, went and found those people. Soon they understood I saw that ravine. Fed me the usual lies about the spies and whatnot.
Did you believe them?
Well, it sure seems safer to believe. But then, I just couldn't keep the charade up. Then the security officer told me straight. Whoever you speak to dies. The whole station dies with him if need be. So, that's how it went. But when I saw you, and then Artyom, I knew I wasn't alone anymore. You can't just keep these things in.
Now I understand why you helped us back then. Thank you.
Don't mention it. God willing, it won't end up being done in vain.
Yes. Have you ever taken a train beyond city borders?
No. Didn't get a chance to go. I used to be a metro train engineer. I worked on the ring line. Ha! What a bore that was. Going round and round all day, round and round. And no real distance either. It used to take less than 30 minutes to make the lap. So I kept dreaming about how good it would be to just leave the metro and work on a real railroad. And travel around Russia. Not to run in circles like a rat in a maze. My wife wouldn't let me. We had kids, too. When I'd start going on about the railroad, about my dream, she'd stop sleeping with me for months in protest. Yes. But when Moscow got hit, my Tatiana and little Sashenka were at home. I was working that day. Irishka was waiting for me in the metro, returning from cram school. So we survived together that day. But in the end, I lost her too. TP. You know how it goes. So, I'm driving here and talking to Tatiana in my head. See, I say, you couldn't stop me for good after all. Here I am, on a real railroad. A real engineer. Tanyusha. I'm sorry I got so emotional there.
It's alright, bro.
Oh, it's my fault. I'm really sorry. And thank you for telling me.
Hey, Artyom. Is there any music on the air?
Hold on, sir. I'll check in a minute. What's going on down here? Oh my god, lore. Head of Shield Project Railroad Department. Having conducted the railroad state survey as per your order, I can report that beyond the defense perimeter, the railway is in condition ranging from acceptable to good, thus presenting a security threat by providing a convenient way for the enemy to transport and supply their agents. On the other hand, within defense perimeter, the railway is worn down beyond acceptable state, which could lead to a complete halt of train movement along the most used line in the nearest future, putting the defensibility of Moscow in grave danger by disrupting our supply lines, reinforcement transportation. Considering aforementioned, I hereby request that all available maintenance crews are sent to work at repairing the most damaged sections of the critically important lines, using the rails and cross ties of the lines beyond the 101 kilometer mark. Center of Moscow, thus at the same time effectively denying the enemy use of the railways leading to the city. Deputy of Head of Special Survey Committee for Barker and GK.
Hello there, Artyom. It seems to me, whether it was intended or not, that our colonel now has a goal to strive for because of you. We all remember the way you fought back in D6, so no matter what lies ahead, we're with you. You can count on us. Yeah, yes. As for me, I'm running a little inventory check. Yeah, it is kind of cramped in here. I'm thinking of making something of a workbench. So that's all the instruments we get, and everything else will be within arm's reach. With no workbench, you just lose small components. We'll use this place to work on the weapons. Cleaning, oiling, keep out of everybody's way, and keep them from messing with my stuff. Well, we'll have to take turns, of course, but we'll manage. So, if you find any weapons you'd like to keep, I'll store them for you here on the Aurora, and you can come back to exchange them. You'll get them back in their best shape ever. Don't you doubt. Boy, have I cleaned and oiled a lot of weapons in my life. Factory and homemade, too. Some of those were just amazing. So unusual. So, if you have any weapon-related questions, I'm your man. And weapons, they are like girls. They need attention. You clean your weapon well, you oil it, you check the ammo, because these dirty ammo caps do get rusty sometimes. But if you put your heart into it, the weapon never fails. Well, I'll just finish oiling this one, then start on another.
What happens if you treat your weapon really well, but then you walk in on your weapon with 4 other people and they don't seem to give a shit about all the stuff you did to the weapon? How about that? Hey, bro.
Hello there, Artyom.
What's up?
You people could have called me up there to drink to Aurora. I still think Beelzebub was a better name. By the way, did you come to trade places with me? Or did you just want some exercise?
I'll take some exercise.
I heard that. Monotonous labor calms you. Well, it's no lie.
Does it?
I do feel this calm, you see?
I would feel tired.
It's dynamic meditation. That philosopher doesn't come here to meditate often.
Let me do it for a bit.
Help yourself.
I'm sure he's like, yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
Because frankly speaking, I'm a bit tired here. The only good thing about this job is that you forget it's winter.
Powering up that Steam sale. Oh wait, not for this game though.
With your whole body aching.
Dan, haha. Yeah, powering up that Steam sale. Jay, bro, thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. Apparently this game has, if you have Corsair lighting on your computer and your accessories, it will change the light of your keyboard and mouse and computer lights depending on what's happening in the game with the IQ technology. So your RBG will change. If you're like in a fiery room, your keyboard and everything will glow with the fire for maximum immersion.
That's all? Okay, I'll take it from here.
Thanks, bro. But why? Because maximum immersion. So let me double check. What is that one right there? What's that middle one right there? I'll have to go after the stream's over. I'll go back to that level and find wherever the hell it is. Oh, the front of the train. There's more stuff out here. So we are only the front of a train. We don't have like a car with us.
Well, I'll be damned.
So, dear Moses, can you feel how sweet the air is without a mask? Or not just sweet, so many shades of taste it has. A weird feeling, eh, my friend? I remember you telling me how you took your mask off atop a Stonkino tower. When you homed those missiles in on the dark ones, was the air bitter then? Who knows though? Had you not launched those missiles, you'd probably never have climbed that building or received that signal. Life is weird, huh? One random event drags another with it, like links in a chain. And you are pulling that chain out of a deep, dark well. The links emerge from the dark water. And what drink is in that bucket that's on the end of the chain? That's a mystery. That's what I often think about when facing a choice. You can't drop the chain either. You always have to drink from that bucket. Well, bottoms up, I suppose. So, how does it feel to be the Moses who yanked on this particular chain? Is it dumb to think about such things when all I ever did in life was carry out orders? Well, I'm not called idiot for nothing. Still, I would like to know what's on the end of your chain.
I don't have a chain.
Look, if there's no radiation, that means we could bring everyone out of Moscow.
It doesn't matter if there's radiation or not, Comrade American. The citizens of Moscow will have to stay put.
But why? We're just a short way from the city. And the radiation's gone.
Things might have been that easy in your America, but life has never been so easy here. Even now, we woke up saviors of the metro, and by lunchtime, we're enemy spies, saboteurs, train thieves. And what for? Something we thought was true turned out to be a lie. And that is enough for them to want us dead.
The Hansa bosses must have known that we could live up here. But the public didn't know that. Who'd want to stay down in the metro if we told them?
We cannot tell them. If they are ready to make mincemeat out of old ladies and kids to keep their secret, what do you think would they do to you, Uncle Sam? Huh? We can't go back. We can't use radio. Remember the jammers? And even if you pull a perfect Rambo and break through back into the metro, do you expect they'd all just believe you and go, yes, Moses, lead us out of this Egypt? Can you even imagine the death toll? Take your average station dwellers. Even if the Hansa guards didn't shoot them, how far would they get? Right to the nearest mutant den, most likely. We are safe here, speeding along on this Eastern Express. They are not as lucky. Not at all.
What if there was a proper evacuation?
And who would do that? Hansa's people? The ones that kept us under lock and key for 20 years? Or us too? Besides, getting the people out of Moscow is not the end of it. You have to settle them somewhere, provide food. No, brother. I do get where you're coming from, but this matter is way more complex than it seems.
I guess you're right. All this clean air went to my head. So, wait, does this mean the Colonel was in the know?
His rank does seem to suggest that. Besides, he led negotiations with Hansa. Where would we be without them after the D6 debacle? They gave us weapons and recruits to replenish our losses. We, on the other hand, our competence does not stretch beyond thinking cozy thoughts and keeping the fools in the metro from killing each other off. Remember, if not us, then who?
You are too smart for your own good, idiot. Hey, Demir.
Why is his name Idiot, though?
How far are we gonna go?
No masks needed. The railroad runs through the whole country. As far as we want, I reckon. As for Yamantau, it's about 2,000 clicks away.
No, I mean, how far can we get with the fuel we have? What's this machine's mileage?
Aha, that. Yeah, it certainly is a coal guzzler, this thing. Then again, there should be coal stores at every station. And if we don't find any, we could still burn firewood.
Benefits of steam.
Why the long face, Demir?
You see, I made a mistake of stocking up on filters. While I could have gotten a whole bunch of MREs for the same ammo, or a new hazard suit, I wish I'd known there'd be no need for them. The corporal sold them way too hard, that bastard. Get them while they last. He even gave me a book as a free extra. Quotations from Chairman, do you know this writer? Mao? Anyway, here I am like a fool with the stupid book and the filters, while we could really use that meal-grade ammo now. You never know who or what we might meet.
Ты что? You're not giving the book enough credit. At the very least, it contains a whole world of wisdom on fighting the war against the imperialism. Which we might encounter on the way, even though so far we just seem to be fighting our own.
Yeah, Anna's pulling no punches this time. Perhaps she shouldn't have. It's not like the Colonel understands everything. Who's in the right here?
Whoever's not wrong, obviously.
Well, who's not wrong then?
He who does nothing and says nothing too.
Give me a break. Who's in the right now?
Everybody is, brother. And nobody.
I shouldn't have asked.
I am not bothered when I'm not understood. I am bothered when I don't understand.
Okay. This conversation was kind of... eh. Anyone else got something to say? Oh yeah, you wanted music, right? Get you some tunes, bro. Let's see what we got.
You found it! Thanks, Artyom. The mood improved instantly.
Oh, sorry. It won't let me exit. If I hit right, then... Okay, there we go. But... So I have to click and then move over. Okay. It's like our little directory. So many people. And let's get some coffee or liquor. Yeah. Empty. Did we talk to everyone? Not that guy's guy. Maybe I could. Oh, I can have another cigarette. That is a... Nope. That... Smoking ink can't be good for you. Yeah, that's gotta... Yeah, smoking printed ink. That has to have some sort of...